What's up, everybody? It's your host, Dan Biaba, and I'm back with another podcast episode, man. It's a Thanksgiving podcast, man. It's a Thursday. You know, I do it every Thursday, a little earlier than expected because the Lions play in about 2 hours or so. So I'm finna get y'all a quick little video. Hopefully it's quick. You know, I'll be yapping a lot, and I'll be just talking just to get the watch hours and all that stuff up, man. But, man. Recap from last week. Who played last week? Man, it was Texas didn't play last week. Texas and Bills was last week. I did not realize that was last week. But yeah, they played. Oh yeah, okay, yep. Now I remember. Now Texas defense had Josh Allen in a box, man. I believe they forced like hella sacks on. I'm trying to figure out the sack count, but yeah, they allowed 8 sacks, man. The Texans defense is really legit. I ain't gonna lie. Texas defense is legit. They had like one of the top 3 defenses in the AFC, and defense just continues to get them wins. David Mills is getting them the wins. They're now 6-5. 6-5. Like I said, Bills, they win games. They win versus tough teams. Like, I seen that it was like the Bills beat Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. Who else did they beat? Who else was the other quarterback that they talked about? Well, okay, it was them two for sure. That was the big quarterbacks. But then they lost to the Dolphins. They lost to the Texans. They lost to the Falcons. Like, it was just weird, like how they beat good teams. They beat good teams, but they play bad versus the lower teams. And that's what I was saying. Like, the Bills are always up and down. You never know what you're gonna get from them. Josh Allen did not throw a pick. I mean, he didn't throw. He threw 2 picks actually. He didn't throw a touchdown. He didn't rush for nothing. James Cook was carrying them on there. He carried them for 116 yards. Offensively, David Mills just did what a backup quarterback's supposed to do. Just play conservative and don't throw any picks. He threw 2 touchdowns to Christian Kirk and Higgins. And the running game was there with Marks. But the Bills could have won that game. I remember the Bills got a 4th and 27 off a pitch back. I thought they were going to win that game. And then Josh Allen threw a pick in the red zone. And they end up losing that game. I want to the Chiefs versus Colts. I said the Chiefs were going to win this game, but the Colts really blew that game, man. The Colts blew that game. They were up 20-9 at a point, but they just wasn't converting. They wasn't converting in the red zone. They were keep getting field goals. So at a point, I was like, okay, Chiefs. This was perfect. This was perfect. The Chiefs won. They rallied, and the Chiefs got their dub. And I knew they were going to get. Patrick Mahomes threw for 350 yards, no touchdowns. It was strictly this. I feel like the defense won this game. And then when the Chiefs go to overtime, you know they're going to win. The defense came through. They only allowed Jonathan Taylor to have 58 rushing yards. Pittman only had 27 yards. Daniel Jones even threw for 200 yards. The defense did their thing. Rashee Rice came up clutch in the 4th quarter. He had a lot of huge passes converted. Travis Kelce, he didn't play bad, but he was there. He did his thing. Kareem Hunt ran for 100 yards. It was a must-win for the Chiefs, and Chiefs got that. And I just knew the Colts were. I don't know, cause like I'm not too sure about the Colts right now, man. 8-3, but team that's a win that you need. That's a win that you need, and they couldn't get that win. Lions versus Giants. What a comeback from the Lions, but the defense couldn't stop Jameis Winston for nothing. He threw for 366 yards. He even got a receiving touchdown. Shout out to Gibbs. Gibbs came through, 219 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, a receiving a touchdown. He scored like on the second play of overtime, a big run. I forgot how many yards it was, but Lions got to close this close one out, man. And it's tough for the Lions right now, man. It's tough for the Lions. It's a must-win today versus the Packers, especially it's a division game. But 7-4 right now is not even good enough for playoffs, so they got to continue to build. And if they would have lost to the Giants, that would have been bad for us, man. That would have been bad. But man, the receivers got to guard. Jared Goff got to stay consistent, man. St. Brown has to come through. We didn't even use J-Mo. J-Mo only had 3 targets, 0 catches. We need to use J-Mo. St. Brown got to stop dropping these passes too, man. He dropped a lot of passes. But he had one 40-plus yards, so he came through. But these passes that we can't afford for those passes today. Shedeur Sanders got his first start. He did his thing, man. He did his thing. It was just kind of weird that the coach was taking him out every time they was in the red zone. Like, he didn't want him to get a throwing touchdown or something. And that hurt me because that was on my fantasy, so I'm just seeing that. That is blowing me, bro. I started Shedeur because I'm already out of the playoffs, so I started Shedeur. But he had 2 Wildcat touchdowns from Jenkins when Shedeur wasn't even in. They had Jenkins at the Wildcat. And like they didn't, when Shedeur threw his throwing touchdown, it was from a screenplay that Dylan Sampson took to the crib for 66 yards. So I know that was like not in the playbook for the coach. I don't even know the coach's name. Then at the end of the game, coach didn't even give Shedeur Sanders the game ball. I get Myles Garrett got 3 sacks and all. Defense only allowed him 10 points, but it's Shedeur Sanders. The whole media is looking at him, and he delivers in his first game, bro. He threw a touchdown. He had 20 yards. He didn't do it the best, but he did his thing to get the dub, man. And he barely acknowledged Shedeur Sanders at the end. He just said, like, good job, Shedeur, even though he was praising everybody else, giving everybody else the praises and stuff like that. At first, he didn't want to announce the starting quarterback for this week, but Shedeur earned the spot. He got it. So I can't wait to see who they play this week. I don't know who they play this week. I'm going to look at the schedule in a minute. But hopefully he can get his dubs. The Raiders, I don't know, man. Geno Smith, man, he hasn't been finding his fitting with the Raiders. They're now 2-9. Don't know, man. Brock Bowers is there. Ashton Genty is there. They got a young core, man. They just got to figure out the quarterback spot. Probably draft the wide receiver too. Because they just traded, I think they just traded Jacoby Myers. So I think they're going to draft the wide receiver this year's draft. I just don't know when and who it will be. Eagles versus Cowboys, man. The Eagles want to play great defense versus the Lions. But then versus the Cowboys, they want to blow a 21-point lead. They were up 21-0 at halftime. They didn't score the whole second half. And you know how rivalries get. You know, it's not surprising that Cowboys figured out a way to come back, but damn, for the Eagles to not score in the second half, and like AJ Brown was cooking in the first half. AJ Brown was cooking. He had a couple plays, slant TD, then he had a TD that he didn't have his feet in. He was cooking, but Saquon Barkley, bro, that's the guy we got to talk about, man. 22 yards rushing on this Dallas defense. This Dallas defense that hasn't been doing anything. Like Jalen Hurts threw for 289. That's surprising. But come on, Saquon, only 2 rushing yards. I feel like it's that he hasn't been coming through this year, man. That Madden curse probably is real for him. And like I seen like a highlight. He had a wide open hole to go through. He went outside. Like what? He could have had an easy first down. He went outside and I don't even think he got a yard or 2. But George Pickens, man, George Pickens been coming through this year. I feel like he's been better than CeeDee Lamb this year. He played more than CeeDee Lamb. He's been more consistent than CeeDee Lamb. He had 146 yards, 9 targets, 9 catches. So he was on point. Prescott did his thing. CeeDee Lamb also did his thing, 75 yards, 4 catches. This Cowboys team, they got a tough one today versus the Chiefs, man. We're going to talk about it in a little while, but Cowboys, they continue to find a way, man. I thought they would be down this game. I thought they were going to lose this game. I really did think they were going to lose this game, but they end up finding a way to win. and now they're still alive in the playoff picture. 5-5-1 tied. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes in the playoff picture. The playoff picture is tough for both sides, honestly. The Rams with Buccaneers, I was so pissed that this game was a blowout. I ain't gonna lie, truth be told, none of these primetime games been good this year. I ain't gonna lie. None of these games been good. Either been low scoring or blowouts. And we never had a down to the wire game, realistically. 34-7, Stafford. Stafford continued to be Stafford, man. Him and Devontae Adams, man, been looking good. Ever since Puka got hurt, I feel like Devontae Adams elevated his game. Since Puka came back, Puka hasn't been getting his 100 yards. He's getting a target still, but it's not like how it was to start the year. That's why I feel like it's been slowing me down in fantasy as well. But Devontae Adams, man, the goal line demon, bro. The goal line demon. If you're first and goal on the under 10 or under 5, they're looking at him for a goal route, a slant route, out. I don't know. I don't even know plays. I'm just saying whatever I'll be hearing. But Devontae Adams. I hope I haven't been saying Smith the whole time. But Devontae Adams been that guy on that goal line, man. Rams are 9-2, man. Probably first seed, I believe. Well, yeah, they're first seed because Eagles lost 3 games now. They're first seed, and shit, can Stafford get them another Super Bowl? Can Stafford really get them another Super Bowl? Baker Mayfield got hurt. Don't know his status for this week's games, but Emmanuel Buka, man, ever since Mike Evans went down, they started to treat him like a wide receiver 1, which he probably is at the moment. So the target's been there, but he's been playing versus good defense, and his yards hasn't been coming through. And that sucks. That sucks for Ibuka, because he had a great start of the season. I don't know if he's still in a rate. He should still be in the running for Rookie Offensive Player of the Year. He should still be in the running for that. But he's been down. But I think Bucky Irvin's coming back this week versus the Cardinals. They wanted to sit him out one more week, and I feel like it would have been better to play the Cardinals than the Rams, in my opinion. The running game's been sour since he's been gone. He's going to just open up the field more. He's going to get a lot of touches, I believe. If he's 100% healthy, I feel like he's going to get a lot of touches this Sunday. Yeah, man, Buccaneers lost by 27. Like I said, man, another Monday night game. Christian McCaffrey and his 49ers won 20-9. Christian McCaffrey had over 140 all-purpose yards, 1 TD. He's just been amazing this year, bro. I'm sick that I didn't even give him fantasy. He's been amazing this year, healthy and everything. Brock Purdy threw 3 picks, still got the dub. 3 first-half picks, I heard. 3 first-half picks, still won. The other side, I knew it was going to be a rough game for Bryce Young, this 49ers defense. Even though it's not like the old defense, they're good at defense. And I knew it would be a tough one for the Panthers. I didn't have them winning, but another game on Monday night that's too exciting. I didn't watch not 1 second of this game. Kittle did amazing, 78 yards. But yeah, man. This week games, man, I'm going to do a couple predictions. I'm going to do today's predictions. And then we got a Black Friday game tomorrow. I'm going to do that prediction. And then I'm just going to do the night game predictions for today, for Sunday and Monday. Then we could do probably Bills and Steelers. I don't know if that's really game of the week. But like I said, the Lions versus Packers, man. This is the first time this year the Packers aren't favored in a game. Lions are playing in Ford Field, traditional every week. Every year we get our Thanksgiving game. I just realized that this year we play at 1 p.m. We usually play at 12:30, 12-ish. So this is kind of interesting. So I'm trying to do this podcast pretty quick and steady so I can go tune into the game. But Packers 7-3-1. The division is tough right now. We need to win this game. The Lions got to win this game. Goff has to be on top of his game. I know Gibbs is going to show out. St. Brown's going to show out. It's the Thanksgiving game, at home. And we lost him the first game of the season. It's going to be an interesting game. I can't wait for this game. I can't wait. We got to stop the We gotta stop the run. I don't know if I think Josh Jacobs is good to go. He's good to go, so that's good. But I'm not really worried about Packers throwing game. I just feel like they're run heavy, and if they kill us on the throw on the passing, then it's just our corners getting killed. Because Jordan Love hasn't had the best season, but he comes through in the clutch. He comes through in the clutch. But I still see the Lions get this dub versus the Packers. Man, I see the Lions, of course, winning. After that is Chiefs versus Cowboys. That was a must-win for the Chiefs last week and a huge win for the Cowboys last week. This game is in Arlington. Patrick Mahomes only lost one dome game. I got the Chiefs winning this. Close though. I feel like Pickens is going to do his thing. Lamb's going to do his thing. But Mahomes is going to figure out a way to win, man. They're 1-4 on the road, though. So this is going to be a huge win. I feel like this is going to be a huge win for the Chiefs. They're just going to figure it out. Rashid Rice has been amazing. Travis Kelce has to come through on the Thanksgiving. The whole world is watching. Versus the America's team, I feel like Kelce's going to do his thing. I got Chiefs winning this game for sure. Bengals versus the Ravens. Joe Burrow is back. The Ravens is on a 4-game winning streak. Like I said, the Ravens won all those games that I said they had to win. So they're back on top of the division, 6-5. I believe this is their first divisional game. This is Baltimore's third divisional game. But they're on a 5-game winning streak. Bengals on a 4-game winning streak. But they got Joe Burrow back. And Jamar Chase is back from a suspension. But Ty Higgins is out due to concussion. But I think Joe Shiesty comes back and win his first game, bro. I think they come back and win their first game by a touchdown. It's a close game. And that game is going to be close. I think that game is going to go down to the wire. And whoever has the ball last in that, and I think it'll be Joe Burrow getting it touchdown or game-winning field goal, man. I got the Bengals winning that, snapping the Ravens' win streak. Bears versus Eagles. It's a must-win for the Eagles. Justin, as in placing-wise, they're both 8-3. Eagles drop to this. Eagles can go as low as third, I believe. What are they right now? They're second right now. So they're both 8-3. Eagles lose this game, they're third seed. Bears lose this game, they're still third seed. Oh, actually, I'm not too sure. Because if Lions win, Lions could probably jump up there because Lions got the tiebreaker over the Bears. And if Packers win, the Packers probably got the tiebreaker over the Bears. I'm not too sure if the Packers play the Bears already this year? Oh, they haven't played yet. Bears and Packers. I did not even notice that. But I need the Eagles to win this game, bro. Y'all want to beat us, then lose to your rivals. So y'all beat our rivals. I need the Eagles to win this game. Yeah, I need Eagles to win this game tomorrow. I want a Shaquan breakout game, bro. I feel like he only had one good game versus the Giants. I just need to see a breakout game from him. Caleb Williams been looking nice this year, though. I ain't like him and Ben Johnson's offense is looking amazing. He's been looking amazing. But, yeah, I need the Eagles win. Doesn't matter how it comes. Shador is playing versus the 49ers this week. I just realized who they're playing against. I wonder how he's going to do. I really wonder how he's going to do. This is going to be a huge test for him. He went from playing a mid-team now to a great defense. So we're going to see how Shador do. Hopefully he does his thing. They get the win. I'm rooting for him to get every win that he can get. Give the 49ers another L. That would be good for us if the 49ers lose. Do with far record. So 49ers lose that would be good. It's going to be quite interesting to see Shador play. For sure. Bills versus Steelers. Steelers need this win, and Steelers need Aaron Rodgers back. They was on top of the division for a while, and they fumbled a couple games. DK Metcalf hasn't been looking like that guy this year. Josh Allen, I don't know if they lose back-to-back games, though. I don't know if they lose back-to-back games, but it's in Pittsburgh. Anything can happen. Steelers need to win this game. I wonder if Steelers... I really wonder how Steelers' end of the schedule looks like. They got the Ravens after this. So they got to win one of these. They got to beat the Ravens or the Bills. They got to win one of those games. Then they got Dolphins. That's a dub. Then they got us, the Lions. That's an L for them. So, it gets tough for the Steelers, man. It's getting tough for the Steelers. But I say Steelers. If Aaron Rodgers plays, I got Steelers winning. He just got to figure out a way. DK Metcalf has to show up. Like, they traded DK Metcalf. No, they traded for DK Metcalf, traded George Pickens away. They could have really kept both. Even though they did, I don't know if they're going to pay George Pickens, because George Pickens is on his contract year. He might get franchise tagged by the Cowboys. But they should have picked up both, man. I mean, they should have kept both. Pickens is looking way better than DK right now. I think Pickens didn't go well with the coaching. I don't know. Him and Mike Tomlin didn't go too well. I don't know, man. That was a huge loss. That was a huge loss for the Steelers. Looking at it right now. Huge loss. Commanders versus Broncos, 8:20. I seen Jaden Daniels was back practicing. Terry McLaurin was back practicing. But this Broncos defense has been too good this year, man. I don't think the Commanders can win this. Commanders is having a down year, which will be good for them to pick up somebody in the draft, get somebody in the draft, come back healthy, restart. But it just like how the Lions really lost to the Commanders, and now the Commanders are on a down year, bro. But I got the Broncos winning this game, bro. Broncos defense come through and beat the Commanders. Giants versus the Patriots, man. You got to love these two teams when they play. It's like the Giants own them. One of those two Super Bowls. But this game, I got the Patriots. Patriots going to come through. Trey Henderson's going to come through. Drake May, Stephon Diggs, that cornerback on the defense. Oh, my God. I think it's, what's his name? Christian Gonzalez. I hope I said his name right. I hope that's his name. He's a dog. Yes, Christian Gonzalez from Oregon. He's a dog on the defensive side. I got the Patriots winning. The Patriots are officially back 10-2. Keep winning games that they're supposed to win. They play the Bills again next week. That's gonna be a great game. But yeah, I got the Patriots winning that versus the Giants. Even though Jameis Winston, he's been balling. I don't know if he's still starting. Jackson Dart's back on the concussion protocol. But like I said, Jameis Winston, man, he did his thing versus us last week. I'm happy for him because we got the dub. But if we would have lost, I wouldn't be happy for him. I'd be saying like he's my favorite player in the NFL because I don't have favorite players. But I really liked his performance last week. NBA talks. Let's check what's up with the NBA. NBA Cup, man. NBA Cup. I gotta go to the NBA Cup's standings. I'm tripping. My fault, y'all. Okay, my bad. Cup standings, man. OKC Thunder's 3-0, leading so far in the West A group. Suns are surprisingly 3-0. Wow, Suns are 3-0. Who would have thought? They're still in the running to go to the knockout stage. West B, the Lakers are 3-0. They already won the B group. Remember, Lakers won the first ever Cup game that certified LeBron as the greatest of all time. Second place, that's still able to win, make it to the wild card or the next stage as a wild card. Memphis Grizzlies 2-1. Los Angeles Clippers are 2-1. So those two teams are available to make it to the knockout stage as a wild card. And Group C, Spurs and the Nuggets are both 2-1. Still can advance to the next round. One as a wild card, one as a group leader. The East A, Raptors been hooping, man. The Raptors been hooping. They're 4-0. They just won yesterday by a buzzer beat, a game winner by Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram been hooping this year. I've been criticizing him a lot. Not on here, but like to my guys, I always been saying Brandon Ingram. He not at one. He not a top guy. He's not a number one and stuff like that. I still don't think he's really a number one. He just fitting on the right team. The Raptor team is really nice. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at it. R.J. Barrett, Scotty Barnes, Emmanuel Quickly, Brandon Ingram, and Jacob Popella. Whatever, I can't even say the center's name. That's a nice 5, though. That's a nice 5. Got a great coaching. But yeah, they won already East A, so they'll be advancing to the knockout stage. The Cavs can still make it. They're 2-1 right now. East B, the Orlando Magic is 3-0, and the Pistons are 2-1. The Pistons are technically still available. They can still make it to the next round, but they really can't. I did the math. They got to win by like 50 or something. So it's kind of hard for them to win the wild card. But I'm sick because the game yesterday, K got to make them free throws, man. The refs gave K a gimme foul from the half court to shoot 3 free throws. You missed the last one. K got to make those, man, versus the Celtics, man. Our streak ended at 13. We're going to start up another streak. Right now, we're 3-2 on national TV. That's the only time I can really watch the Pistons on national TV. I've been tuning into all those games. But, yeah, bro, Pistons got to... I'm sick Pistons can't win the Cup because I feel like the Cup games are more important for the younger teams. As you see, the Pacers went to the championship versus the Lakers, the first Cup game. The next following season, they made it to the NBA Finals. The Thunder and the Bucks was in the championship, and the Bucks won it. The Thunder in the same season went to... Oh, wait, actually, the Pacers the same... No, yeah, the Pacers the following season because they played the Thunder. But the Thunder the same season went to the championship game. At the NBA Finals. So I feel like the Cup games is really important for the younger teams, bro. So I'm sick the Pistons losing that because I just wanted to see them get that cup. But whatever happens on Friday happens, but this Magic team is nice too. But their point differential is crazy because they just blew out the Sixers. Group C, all those 3 teams are still available to make it. Miami Heat, Bucks, I don't know if this is updated. Bucks and the Knicks are still all available to clinch the team or make it as a what's it called? As a wild card. But yeah, man, NBA Cup is gonna be quite interesting. I don't know. I don't have no predictions on that. I just want to give you an update on the NBA Cup. Not really too much to say. Anything on the NBA? Let me find something to find on the NBA. Curry got hurt with a bruised quad yesterday. Reed Shepherd had him a career high game. I see they said everybody has their career high versus the Warriors this year. I gotta find. I should have saved it. I'm sure I can find it. Oh yeah, see, 1 month into the season, 5 players already had a career high. Ryan Rollins, whoever already played for the to the Warriors. He had a career high, 32 points. Aaron Naismith and Quentin Jackson both played on the Pacers, had a career high, 31 and 25. And Caleb Love had 26, and Reed Shepherd had 31. All those career highs, the Warriors lost those games. Warriors defense got to be better, bro. That's what's killing them right now is their defense because they were up 14 at a point. So I don't know what happened realistically. They were just walking them down. And as soon as I seen them walking them down, I knew the Warriors wasn't going to win this game because Curry didn't have a great game. And then Curry got hurt, I think, around the 3rd or 4th quarter. Warriors are now 10-10. That was a must-win, though. Rockets didn't have KD, and they still lose that. Like I said, Pistons' 13-game win streak has ended. Now the OKC Thunder is leading the league in a 10-game winning streak. They're 18-1. Jesus. Raptors are in a 9-game winning streak. Second seed, 14-5. Those are the win streaks right now. Bucks lost 6 straight though. The Bucks are an 11 seed, 8-11. I think Giannis has been hurt. They need Giannis back for sure. And that's really all, man. Like, jeez. Ain't nothing been happening in the NBA, bro, in my opinion. Well, let me know what I've been missing in the NBA. Let's transition into Champions League, man. Champions League was fun, man. This was a great Champions League week. Oh, man. Let's start on Tuesday games. Chelsea versus Barcelona, a heavyweight fight from the jump, man. Chelsea could have had at least 3 goals in the first half that have been wiped away. They could have really won this game 6-0. Chelsea came on 3-0, won a 3-0 game. Julius Koundé own goal. I gotta say this Brazilian, the young Brazilian name right. I gotta get his name right. Estevão, I hope I said it right. 18 years old. Man, he's been coming through this year, man. I like his game a lot. He's the future for Brazil. He scored a nice goal, going past 2 or 3 defenders, striking a really nice. 18 years old, man. Came through. Mark Corelli, this Hispanic defender, he locked up Lamine Yamal, man. Plays great versus Lamine Yamal. It's crazy that Lamine Yamal's stats are still high. I don't know. You got to watch the games to believe those stats. It gave him a 7.5. No way he had a 7.5 game. But every time Lamine Yamal posted on big games, he loses. He didn't come through. Last year he posted in the Nations League versus Portugal, had a bad game. Mendes locked him up. Then he posted versus PSG. Mendes locked him up again. He posted versus Barcelona. Carreras locked him up. Now he posted versus Chelsea. Corella locked him up, man. Lamine Yamal, he's a great talent, great player, man, but he gotta chill, man. People are saying like he gotta start getting humble, man. He's getting humble now. And he's still a great player. I'm not gonna knock on him to say that he's not a great player. He's still top 5 in the world as an 18-year-old. But we got players like Estevão that's coming. He's slowly coming. He's 18 years old. It's just like him. Slowly coming, man. Now, Ronald Aguero got another red card for Barcelona, man. Causing them, hurting them. He's hurting this team, Barcelona's team. I remember versus PSG a couple years back, he got a red card that cost him, man. He doesn't do anything good at this point with Barcelona. He's just getting red cards. The first one was just for complaining. And the second one was just a bad tackle. Like, he was nowhere getting that tackle, bro. Liam Delap got his first goal this year for Chelsea. He's been hurt, been banged up. Got his first goal. But Chelsea, man, I've been saying this Chelsea team is solid. This Chelsea team is legit solid. The World Championship win wasn't a fluke. I've been saying that. They're right now second in the Prem. Behind Arsenal, which they play on Saturday. We're going to talk about that a little soon. But I'm liking this Chelsea team without Cole Palmer still. Still haven't had Cole Palmer. This is first time Barcelona did not score with Hassan Fick in the Champions League. That's the first time Hassan Fick's team hasn't scored in a Champions League game. That's surprising to see. That's how good he is of a coach. But this is the first time they haven't scored. Torres missed the easy goal to start the game of a Lamine Yamal pass. He missed the easy goal that would have had them up 1-0 from the start. But the Chelsea Barcelona's highline defense is just getting them killed, man. Even though some of them goals 2 days ago was conceded from handballs and offsides. It was just off that defense, bro. But Chelsea was the more aggressive team. They won that game. Barcelona got to get it right, man. They got to get it right. They dropped to like 18th place, I believe, in the standings. Yeah, they dropped to 18th place. Another game that Premier League beats the La Liga, man. It's 8-1 right now in Premier League versus La Liga. Like I said, Barcelona was the only team to win versus Newcastle, but jeez. Premier League is showing that the Premier League is the best league in the world. We all know that. And it's crazy. I was looking at on the UC Champions League today. They're talking about like how the Premier League, they care about Premier League more than Champions League, which was interesting, bro. I never knew. Like, I always look at Champions League as like the more superior league. Like, I watch Champions League the most. Even though I've been watching a lot of Premier League this year with Arsenal and stuff like that, but like Champions League is like the best of the best in Europe come together, bro. So I watched that more. So I was surprised to hear that the Premier League, most of the Premier League teams want to win the Prem over Champions League. I was kind of surprised to hear that for sure. It was like Jamie Carragher, the Liverpool old defender, said that. Leverkusen beat Man City 2-0. I was really disappointed. I bet on City to win this game by 2 goals, knowing how Leverkusen is. Then I see, after I bet, the game starts, and I see Pep Guardiola starting 11 is all second-team players. Could be first team. They could be first team, but Haaland didn't start. Doku didn't start. Foden didn't start. Gigi didn't even start that goal. I'm like, what the hell? Ryan Cherky didn't start. So he's talking about fatigue. Fatigue could have played a part, but I'm like, bro, Champions League nights, you need all these wins in Champions League, bro. So they dropped them down. That dropped them down to 9th. They got the next game versus Real Madrid. Their next Champions League versus Real Madrid, and I know for sure they're not gonna put out that same team out. And he even noticed. He said, "I didn't know 10 people would be too much." Like, hell yeah, 10 to 11 starters is gone. Like, come on, gang. So, Man City losing that. Big game. Real Madrid versus Olympiacos. First time Real Madrid won in Greece in a minute. Kylian Mbappe, man, he's him. He's him. Best player in the world in my eyes, still to this day, man. Vinicius Jr. played amazing, bro. I just like how Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe played together so well, man. The trifecta assist from Vinicius through to Vinicius pass to Mbappe was amazing. Vinicius had 2 assists, could have had a goal, but he was offside on the assist Mbappe gave him. He could have had another assist to Auriguler. Auriguler had a really opportunity to score, but he wants to pass it to Mbappe when he had a wide open goal, man. He always looks for Mbappe. He cares about his assists more than goals. He's so selfish. He's a selfish player. Not a selfish. He's like, yeah. He's unselfish, man. He looks to pass to Mbappe a lot. He could have had an easy goal. Mbappe had the second fastest hat trick in 7 minutes. It's amazing. One was outside the box. One was a header. When does Mbappe ever use his head? Come on now. And then another one was from Camavinga. My guy Camavinga. He had an assist. He only played a half. He was dealing with the flu. He did his thing in the half. But Real Madrid defense was bad. I ain't gonna lie. 3 goals allowed. After that 81st goal, you just praying as a Madrid fan, just make sure this 90 minutes come any faster, bro. Mendy's first game, he played at the left back. Then they had Carreras at the center back with Roy Anastasio. And Trent was good with his passes, but his defense got to be better. And it was Looney's first game as well. Andreas Looney's first game. Courtois didn't play. I'm sick because I forgot to change on my Champions League fantasy. Forgot all about that. Well, defense has to be better, man. You need Adrian Materialo to be back soon. Rudiger to get right. Dean Hazard got to play. Well, Madrid held it down, got their 3 wins, and I'm sick. I needed one more corner from this game, from either team, from one of my parlays to hit. I hit on the parlay, but I needed both of my parlays to hit. Liverpool, man. Liverpool falls again. They lose 1-4, bro. I can't believe this is the team Real Madrid lost to. I'm so disappointed, man. I'm so confused. Virgil van Dijk, his hand was just in the corner. His hand was in the air. He claimed that he was fouled. I don't get how he was fouled. It was a clear handball. They scored a goal. And this is like, Liverpool defense is there, midfield. I don't know. Like, I couldn't even tell you what was wrong. Like, Mo Salah's been I think, yes, we're going down to Mo Salah's end of his career. But it's just like, when Mo Salah and Van Dijk leave, because they're both getting old, how is Liverpool going to be? How is Liverpool going to be as a team, man? Hugh Kike didn't have a great game. Gal Pope didn't have a good game. Isak hasn't showed up a lot this year. Like, they spend the most money on him. Conde didn't have a great game defensively. Midfield wasn't there. It's like, what's up with Liverpool, man? Liverpool are 12th in the Prem League. Like, that's sad. 12th in the Prem League. And then in Champions League, they're 13. This ain't the Liverpool that we know. I can't believe, like, Barcelona should be ashamed, bro. Atletico Madrid versus Inter. Inter was undefeated as well as Arsenal and Bayern at the time. Alves scored a goal, and to start the game off, then they scored at the additional time, 90th minute, a header from Jose Maria Gomez. Assist from Griezmann, the French goat man. But yeah, Atletico ends their streak. Inter's first loss. Goal leaders right now, Mbappe scoring 4 goals to get him back to number 1. He had 5, so now he's at 9. Victor Osimhen didn't play, so he's still at 2nd. Haaland didn't score. He's still at 3. Assist leaders, Hakima at 3, tied with Dominique Solobasili. I hope I said his name right. 3 assists. And Patrick Agumeni from Marseille. He had a great game. He had 2 goals. The first goal was nice. Even though he beat the pass to the goalie, the way the ball curved in versus Newcastle, top. That was nasty. Nasty goal. But last game I want to talk about, it was a rematch of the Super Cup. PSG won 5-3. Colomeni did his thing, though. 2 goals, 1 assist versus parent club. I didn't see, did he celebrate? I couldn't tell if he was celebrating or not, but I don't think he did. They were just celebrating on him. Pause. But Vitina had a hat trick. First goal was top class goal from him. Dembele's back. I didn't know if Dembele's back until I seen the stats. He came back in the second. He came in the second half, so that's good. Dembele's back. But Vitina's looking like the best midfielder in the world right now. I need Madrid to call him. He needs to be at Madrid pretty soon. But yeah, man, they won the rematch. Tottenham bottled this game again. They could have won this. They could have won this game versus PSG. PSG didn't play the best of defense, and yeah, PSG allowed 3 goals. That's a word from PSG. But back-to-back games, Tottenham allowed more than 4 goals. Arsenal and PSG. But man, let's talk about the best 2 teams playing in the world, man. Let's talk about Arsenal's weekend. Sunday they played versus Tottenham, their rivals, the North London Derby. The North London is still red as Arsenal won 4-1. Isak scored a hat trick versus Tottenham. Tottenham was supposed to sign him over the summer. He scored a hat trick versus them. Richarlison had a great goal. I'm pissed about that goal, but it was a nice goal. I don't know if Arsenal is going to get the Chelsea's record of conceding only 15 goals this year. They're already at 6. But they got that dub. That all that matters. They pushed them up to 6 points ahead. Yeah, 6 points ahead in front of Chelsea. Then yesterday, man, I was saying I wouldn't mind if it's a 1-1 draw. Bayern Munich, Arsenal. Like I was saying, I like this Arsenal team. I like this Bayern Munich team. But man, Arsenal is a team, bro. You wouldn't even know Harry Kane was on the field yesterday. Harry Kane had 0 shots on target. And this is without Gabriel playing on the defensive side. He had no shots on target. He was pushed away from the 9. You never knew. You would have thought he wasn't at the 9 spot. A Timber scored off a set piece. Beautiful corner kick from Bukayo Saka, man. I don't know if we can still call him a star boy. He's older than now. I don't know if Arsenal's still calling him star boy, but amazing goal from Arsenal. From Timber. And then Carr had a great goal. Crossed it from Gunnar. Carr came through. Carr is only 17 years old. He's filling in that midfield spot pretty well for Musula. Musula should be back in January. But the second goal was not... Arsenal had plenty of opportunities to score between the second goal. And Declan Rice had an amazing game. He missed a couple opportunities, but his defensive play was amazing. Playing box to box. Declan Rice is top class right now. The defender, the Italian defender comes in, gets a pass from Ize, crosses it to Magnui. Damn, I said his name right. Noni Makanui, the Nigerian. He scores his first game back or second game back. I don't know if he came in versus Tottenham. I'm not too sure, but I knew he was subbing in. Versus Spurs. I don't know if he came in, but he had an amazing goal. His add-in, tap in. And then Eze's assist just reminded me of the assist versus Man City to tie the game. Same ball. Good pass to Martinelli. Martinelli beats past the defender. Then Martinelli beats past the goalkeeper and he taps it in. Amazing goal. It felt like the same versus Man City when he beat past the defender and then he chipped it over Gigi's head. That just gave me the same memory. Eze been balling these past 2 games, man. Assist last game. Assist yesterday. 3 goals the other day. But Declan Rice, man. Declan Rice, he's the I wouldn't even say he's the heart and soul of this team because I think it's still by Yakusaka, but Arsenal's looking good this year, man. Like, they threw in the subs. No hesitation. Nobody was worried when the subs came in. When the subs came in, nobody was... Like, Saka came out at... What minute he came out? He came out 68 minutes from Martinelli. And then Kofor Ford came in 68 minutes. As soon as Kofor Ford came in, he's assisted to McKinney. Arsenal just too nice, too deep, man. They got 4 cups to win this year. Carburn Cup, FA Cup, FA Cup, Premier League, Champions League. They got 4 cups to win. They got to win at least 2. I think Carburn Cup is theirs. Even though Carburn Cup is like the cup that no one cares about in England. They care about FA and Premier League. So they might bottle the Carburn Cup, but they want to win the FA and the Prem. I think they're winning the Prem for sure. The Champions League is still going to be a tough one, man. You never know what happens in Europe. Europe ball, anything can happen in Europe. But Champions League, they got to win that. FA Cup, they got to win that. But if they get the Carburn Cup, I don't know how the fans will react to it and all, but Arsenal's been amazing, man. Arsenal's been amazing. They got another game. So they beat the number 1 team because there were 2 at the time. Bayernmunich was 1. There were 2, both undefeated though. They beat them, now they're 1. And now it's 1 versus 2 again. This time they're playing versus Chelsea. And it's another former player that they're playing, a former Arsenal's players playing versus their former team. I think Noni is going to start too because Tassar got hurt. And Noni came in for him. So Noni's playing versus old team Chelsea. He was praising them, saying this is a good team. Rice was praising Cecido, the another 6. He plays the 6 over there in Chelsea. Probably said his name wrong, but who cares? Y'all know who I'm talking about if y'all watch it. But it's going to be a great game. Chelsea versus Arsenal. I got to watch that, man. And I got to go with Arsenal, man. Arsenal, that's the fam team, man. I got Arsenal winning that game, bro. Arsenal's looking good right now, man. Champions League is in 2 weeks, man. Let's check. I'm gonna just look forward to see that the top. It's always the top game on Tuesday and top game on Wednesday. Okay, so Tuesday's supposed to be Inter and Liverpool. Inter Milan versus Liverpool. 2 of the top teams last year, damn near. And then Wednesday is the old rivalry, man. Man City versus Real Madrid. You know how they get in the Champions League. If you know, you know. Last year they played as well. And Man City actually got eliminated versus Real Madrid. But, man, we're going to talk about this soon. But like, share, turn your post notifications on, and we out. COG, Holla Madrid.